Brother's drunk and he's going in jail.
Oh, okay.
Guys, we're out here yet at Pahrump, Nevada, at the Nevada Southern Detention Center. And we've got one of the locals here that wants to go into the, volunteer to go into the jail cell. I know it's really hard to hear. Really hard to hear out here. We've got a windstorm. If you can look at these skies around us, we've even got the tents all taken down at the moment because the wind is trying to blow us away out here. What's your name, sir, again?
Jeff Wist.
Jeff Wist. You're right here from Pahrump, right?
Sure am.
Yes. Okay.
Right in the middle of this.
Yes. He was trying to keep him from coming in, didn't you? Yep.
Bring some attention and help to this prison abuse issues that are going on here.
It's really, we've got all kinds of chains going on, Jeff, here.
I figured I'd bring my dog chain and it would look more like shackles.
Jeff's been fighting this prison here before it ever even was built. He's been trying to keep this place from coming in here.
We're trying to keep it secret.
Yeah.
So Jeff's saying, you guys can talk with the bed, he's saying that he's been fighting the prison in here ever since it was he's been fighting the prison ever since it was being built here. And he said they actually passed it. They actually passed it by secret.
Look at these skies around here, guys. It is some dark, nasty skies right now.
Third world country.
This is Pahrump after.
This is Pahrump style, but it's going to give him a little bit of understanding that he's going to have limited movement between his hands and his feet and stuff like that. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing, but it's really cheesy, very cheesy.
Tighter on that.
We tried the handcuffs on Jeff a little bit ago to make sure they would fit properly, and he didn't know if he could get his arms that far back, but we're going to keep him loose and still handcuff him up, and he's ready to go. Thank you, Alaska, for joining us here in Utah. Jeff's getting the cuffs on here.
Yeah, it's really terrible. It's really
Jeff
terrible.
is now handcuffed. Rocky's going to lock that so it doesn't tighten up on him when he's in there.
Now the reason that I put this direction, so he can't pick them from that direction. So I've got them locked, and they're about as comfortable as they're gonna get. Now we're gonna take the carabiner. Well, it's not gonna work because these are actually the wrong type of cuffs. But what I would usually do is there's a lock that goes between this and this right here, so the inmate cannot have much movement here at all. But due to the fact that these are the wrong type of cuffs, there's no way that I can connect them. There is, but we're not going to do it because I think that he's got enough on him right now. I'm just not going to do that.
Just watch for drunk drivers. So I don't get taken.
Okay, and then get your butt in the cell.
He's a big sport here with all the wind and the storm around us.
Take your shirt off and get in the water.
There he goes inside.
He did have the opportunity to feed and water his animals before he came back. So does anybody have the time?
What time is it? Anybody got the time?
5:47.
5:47. And Jeff is inside now, so. And look at these skies around us. He's prepared to stay in there even with this storm. We had to actually take down the tent covers here because of how bad it's blowing out here right now. Even the flags, we've got most of them taken down except over there on the truck. But they're blowing really good out here right now. We've got all this, these wind socks on the phones trying to, hopefully you guys can hear okay without all this wind.
And Jeff, if you can turn around for just a second, I'm going to show these guys that we have the cuffs on. We have the cuffs on, and what I would do if I was at work would be, I would take these cuffs and connect them to here so that he could not move, and so this actually restrains the shoulders even more. But we're not going to do that because there's not really anything I can do.
Well, thanks, Ruger, there. You can hear okay. As you can see, we're right alongside the highway here as a car just zoomed by. But so again, here's the entrance to the prison. Here's some of the guys that are around here. We had to take the covers off here because the wind is blowing so hard. And there's actually a storm all around us right now. It just rained a little bit ago. So Jeff plans on being in there at least 2 hours. That's his goal. So we will check back with you here in about an hour, hour and a half, and we will see what we can do. We do have buckets here of rocks holding down this box. So we got it all tied down with buckets of rocks on both sides. And it is blowing out here really, really strong right now. So here's a bucket of rocks. So hopefully it doesn't blow any more than these buckets. But we are here to... Yeah, we don't want it to blow the jail over. If it's going to blow any jail over, we want this big one over right over there. That's the one we want blown away and let them guys out of there. So
They call us yo-yos.
there's David trying to play with the yo-yo.
I'm walking the dog, man.
I knew that would be entertaining.
Instead of going into the jailhouse, we might have another place for David. So we'll come back on here after a while. We just wanted you guys to know what's going on and see the storm out here that we're dealing with, them skies. And we got our next volunteer inside the cell here. There's a car behind us, so okay guys, we'll be back after a while. Take care and give us about an hour and a half or so. We'll come back.
Anyway, we are outside outside of the prison where what happened to
Why is it not charging up?
Have a charger. Really windy out here, guys. Give us a few minutes and we'll give you an update. We're just coming on here. A horrible windstorm today. We have almost lost everything out here. The wind just blowing us all around, but we're going to get everything cleaned back up here shortly. It's rained and just the wind has been just horrible. Flags are still flying, but we're all still out here. Jeff here is a local that's been fighting this for a long time. A lot of Jeff's a local here that's been fighting in this cell himself. We're fixing to get him out of here because this wind, he's still right with this windstorm. And I don't want to quick.
fighting and fighting and fighting. So he came out here in support of us, and some tape we got here, guys. Anyway, who's got the handcuff key? And
Sorry about all the wind, everyone. He's not ready to get out yet till he gets some money. He's gonna stay in here. He's been freezing, but he still wants to stay in here.
How long has it been
right
in?
now. So
Trying to get here so we can hear because of the wind. Give me a second here, guys, and
we're trying to raise him some money. So if you guys
hopefully that's a little better without the wind.
the bundydefense.com and donate now. $1, $5, $10. It's time to bail him out of jail. Time to bail him out of jail. The winds are extreme.
He's wanting to see if he can get some donations.
I'm going to wrap my blanket around.
As you can see, that sign's still there. Political prisoners and the www.bundydefense.com. But Jeff, you want to tell us a little bit about your story? How long you've been fighting this system here?
Yeah, I found out about this prison probably around 7 years ago, and when I did, I went on to the local radio station here in town, and I did a 3-hour interview about the prison before she turned against us. And we tried to stop it. We had him in federal court. We spent a long time in federal court. We had him in there for desert tortoise and for any reason we could figure out to get him into federal court. They were finally able to build it through lies and deception. We couldn't completely stop it. We thought a couple of times that we had it stopped, but we couldn't completely stop it.
You can't use the desert tortoise. Only BLM can.
Yeah, we had hundreds of people against us. We did kill their gold shovel groundbreaking by having enough people out here that the governor went home and the senators went home, and so
awesome.
And you've been in here for 2 hours now.
yeah, just a little bit of time.
Yeah. He's been shackled, chained up. We've even got extra chains on him.
Yeah.
Chains on his feet.
Because otherwise I would have escaped.
So we had to really chain him up here. He's a local. He knows all about how escaping around here. But if we do lose you here shortly, it's because we're really low on battery on this phone. We've just really drained everything today working, but we're trying to raise a little bit more money here for the defense of the guys that are here in jail, and that's www.AmmonBundyDefense.com is one of them. And so far we've been doing awesome. I know we've raised over $6,000 in the last 2 days.
$6,000 in 2
Over
days,
$6,000. And I think you're the 6th person that has volunteered for this. Number 6.
I'm the oldest one so far.
And the oldest one.
I heard your age earlier, and if you don't mind saying again.
62.
60.
Almost 63.
62 years old, almost 63, and he has subjected himself to handcuffs and restraints in order to educate people about what's going on here with Ammon Bundy. And we're doing our best to raise money, folks, so if you guys donate to the fund, you can put his name in there, Jeff, local Pahrump resident, and just give a big, huge shout out for this guy because he's been fighting them for years.
So important that we help get these guys out of jail. They do not belong there. They don't belong there. They don't belong for they're being held without bail and things like that. It's a crime what they're doing. I've been looking into this, into CCA for years and years, and they're a criminal organization. I started looking into them about the Don T. Hutto jail in Austin, Texas, where they kept women and children locked up behind bars, and they would use threats of taking the children away from their parents and sticking them in a cell of their own. They wouldn't give them shower curtains. They wouldn't give them bathroom doors, so they were both the women and children were exposed to the guards. I found out about this from Alex Jones about 2002 or 2003 when he was protesting. But that was this same company, CCA.
Yes.
They're a bunch of rotten criminals.
Well, I see a couple of donations that's coming here. I know Dale's donated over $50 to you already.
Cool.
So and there's a few other people that's been donating. So this
Awesome.
coming in.
Awesome.
So
It's slow and painful.
yes.
That's okay. I'll stay in here longer if we get any pledges.
And it's actually cold out here. The weather has really turned from the day. It's really cloudy out here. The wind is really blowing, and so it's not just pleasant in this little box here.
No, it's not.
As you can see, even the roofs on our tents are gone here. We've had to take those all down. We've had to clean up camp a little bit just because of all the weather. Channel 5 also came out and interviewed us and gave us Fox 5 out of Las Vegas. Did a real good job of interviewing everyone today. And
yes, they did.
so we got to give a big shout out to them and say thank you for the interview.
Channel Fox 5 News out of Las Vegas did a very, very good interview with us today, and all the guys inside the prison saw it. So they saw this prison cell out here and what we're doing, and now they know exactly what we're doing out here. So
we got someone here that just donated $10.
Okay, then I just won't.
And then someone else that says $200 that they're doing tomorrow to you, Jeff, and said thank you, Jeff.
awesome.
Their name is Sheila.
Wow.
So Sheila just donated $200.
Thank you, Sheila. That's awesome.
So you're almost at $300 just right there in the last few minutes.
$300 in 2 hours.
These poor guys in there, they need all the help they can get. They really
Yes,
do.
they definitely do.
Defense money helps so they don't have to depend on a public defender.
Absolutely.
Because I know this is going to end up costing them just
A lot. It costs them a lot. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And every single little bit helps. We're trying to get everybody on our Facebook pages to just donate $1 each. And sometimes it's just a struggle. It's just a struggle just to get people to do the simplest things. You know, they tell us how to run our lives and everything else, but just to get them to do simple things sometimes a little bit hard. I think everybody on John Lamb's site has been so incredibly generous. And I've got a few people on my page that have been very, very generous, and I want to thank them because this is for the Defense Fund. And I know times are hard and things are a little rough, but this local Pahrump resident here has been fighting this organization from the very beginning about them moving into his town. So, I mean, if you guys could give him a big, huge shout out, send him some love, that'd be freaking awesome. People are already sharing the videos.
Ooh, Lisa wants to donate 20. Someone throw up that website for her.
www.bundydefense.com. I know they're sharing John's, I know they're sharing mine. And so I'm really trying to block the wind, guys. Sorry, bear with us.
Well, we're hoping we don't go dead here again. We've got a new battery pack, and we're back up here, and we're ready to get him out of here. He's getting cold. His shoulders are sore. He's been in here over 2 hours now. Sorry about that, everyone, but we're back up now.
And this is our oldest detainee.
So we're back. Our oldest detainee we had, our oldest volunteer, and he's been there a little over 2 hours, and he is shackled and chained up. So we're back on here. We've been on live for several hours a day. So we got the key coming. We're going to try to get you.
I'm starting to get used to these cuffs. I want to keep them on.
Get Jeff out here. So we're ready. I think so.
9876543.
That's right. What?
Come on.
He stayed over the limit. He did.
He did. He stayed more than 2 hours. And,
Good job.
A lot of wind out here, guys. So sorry about the wind.
I'm really trying to block it.
Here we go. We're going to go around and
I'm really
watch
trying
this
to
here.
block the wind. It's just a
Here we
struggle.
go. Oh.
Can you lift your arms up?
It hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's okay though.
Yeah, so when you take the restraints out, there's absolutely no way that you can put your arms over your head. After 13
Keys are lost.
After 13 hours, you cannot put your hands over your head like they told Am and Bunny to do. It's just physically impossible.
Oh.
The blood doesn't.
Ow, that looks a little sore, man.
And it did that after a couple of hours. Imagine with him being in there.
Wow, look at
13
that.
hours.
That was even loose.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very loose, not like
Yes,
not like
when
they
I
would've
put them
had
on,
him.
I did my best to make them. I did. I tried to make you
Wow.
comfortable. I did. Okay.
Well, thanks a lot for doing that for the guys in there. We appreciate it. That was awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Is there anything you want to say to the American people at this time?
Yeah, just keep spreading the word. Let's get these guys out of here. Let's make so much problem for the system that let's make some noise. Let's get them out of here because they don't belong in here in the first place.
Right.
These guys are honest ranchers. They're not criminals.
Right.
So yes, they are. Well, thanks a lot again, Jeff. And there's a lot of people saying thank you for doing what you're doing on here. A lot of names from all over that are saying thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks again. Well, we'll be back again tomorrow, guys. Here's the jail cell that we've got. The wind blew some of our signs away today. And looks like Jeff's going to sit down. He's had some wind to deal with and some cooler weather all of a sudden. It went from hot to cold out here. Here's some of our vehicles again and campers. You can see the little tents have blown down. It was blowing out here horribly today. Reminded me of Montana. We've got a new tent and truck out there. And if you actually look to the left of that truck, there's a little pup tent too that's actually in the desert there. So we've still got more people coming. It looks like this isn't over. This is the end of day 5. And we've got all of our tents and campers and everything still out here everywhere. Most everything held down. We just had a couple of things try to blow away. And here's one of our tents. We got to put the roofs back on them tomorrow if the wind calms down. But we'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if anybody's going in tonight. Not that I know of, but we have several volunteers for tomorrow to start back up. But we're camping out here tonight, and we'll be sleeping right here and continue this battle tomorrow against corruption. Thanks again, everybody, and spread the word. Go watch the Fox News Channel 5 out of Las Vegas. That was a great report there. And watch Eric Parker's message from prison about us being out here too. That's on my page. Just go to my page there and you'll see those reports and hear a little bit more what's going on today. It's been a great, big, busy day today and a lot of people, a lot of supporters. We still got a handful of people hanging around. But thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. God bless.